So while we're considering this one now, let's go through the checklist. Move away from desired target area. How to trap model would be at the high of this candle. Little weird liquidity block, little liquidity block here. NQ is definitely going short out of these lows. Trapped out through the highs. Just depends if it stays above this low here is when it remains valid. Everything below, oh. Now, targets wise, we would be targeting, I need to see this carefully, the low, yeah, I would have to look here. Oh Lord. This might be a swift loss. Or a crazy entry, one or the other. I think we can safely bring it here. Okay, we are in this with a crazy spike. Where did NQ do here? Spiked as well, but already taken a low, so not really my favorite whatsoever. Crazy spike, wow, okay. But nonetheless, we're involved in this now. Now, the big thing is partials and targets. Initially, we want to be targeting here first. On here, it did take the inducement high here, but it didn't on ES. Didn't take this. But nonetheless, I'm still gonna trail it there because with that spike, like any pullback, we're definitely not involved in. Don't want to be involved in that whatsoever. And as far as lows going, would want to see, man, I want to see it come down all the way, like truly, back down to this low to the left. We got lows here that it respected, higher time frame lows all the way down here. Could be a big continuation. But short term wise, like I'm only in what, 3. Well, let's see how it reacts. I think taking off anything on the low side, on the internal side, would be a waste. It's just the targets are quite far away, I won't lie. But trusting a buy here makes absolutely 0 sense right now. Look at this. Deuced, it needs to trap here at least. And if it does respect it and moves away, we're wrong all direction, and it respects liquidity, I'm completely okay with losing this. This is a great trade to be losing. We have a valid liquidity block at the high, valid trap away from this move. We have a model and trap lower, induced higher. We have higher time frame structure aligned, not really, like we are pretty much should be going bullish because of taking so many lows to the left here. So we are going against that. We're just trying to continue with the move and then build up in targets to the downside. Like we had at least the perfect immediate sense right here, which was nice. Which is like my main quality for entering some sort of scalp. And then is the opposite forming. We have no buy here whatsoever. And would I be upset with this loss? Hell no. This is a great entry. And leaving the target area, this is where I'm desiring my target. Leaving this target, trapped away, induced lower, trapped higher. Beautiful liquidity spike, and hopefully continuation all the way back down. That's the goal. Should hopefully see it below here. I honestly shouldn't reduce my risk, but again, if it goes bullish from here, there it goes. Some bearish price action. So now it's valid to do the reduced risk 100%. Taking partials there obviously makes no sense. Let's let it play out. We want to see this follow through. This would be very nice. This would be a really good win, actually. So we executed perfectly. We did everything correctly. We reduce our risk now, and hopefully we see that follow through to the downside. This is false buy up gets taken out with the real move on liquidity now. All right, so target hit. It would literally be $50, guys. We're only at 1-to-1, so there's really nothing to take off, unfortunately, for our immediate sense. Because I always like to take off a little bit at our immediate target, but there was no short liquidity block to use. Like, there was no small liquidity block, should I say. Our liquidity block was a little bit wider than normal from my scalps, but nonetheless, this is still a great move and entry. Like, there's still so many potential targets to the downside that we still could be heading towards. It's just we've done such a big move already to think we're just going to follow through all the way. It's tough. Like, in reality, the trade could be done right now because it hit the target. So it's like I could close out right now and be done for the day, but it's like, come on. The thing is, we left equals at this low, and we have all of this liquidity to the left here. The target, like, we have this at least, and this liquidity block that, I don't know. It's just, we just got to be right on the direction of the day. That's it. Potential buy area on NQ here. We know that. Liquidity block here. Valid buy. Trapped higher, trapped lower. Liquidity block entry. We know that, so we got to be careful. If we are bullish now, I'm not going to lie. That would suck. But it seems like we are. We need to see this reaction get mitigated very fast. If this falls through with a bullish candle closure and then like another one on top, it's pretty much GG's at that point. But if this can get mitigated, you know, like rejected and then broken to the downside with, that'd be good. Good for the sells. It's a low probability buy. We have no immediate targets to work with, so entering here makes no sense in my eyes. We've taken everything to the left. We've got no liquidity buildup besides here, so sure, it could run to like this and then sell off more, but I think we're still going bearish, and like NQ still has targets as well to the downside. Like, why were we respecting this liquidity block to the left? So it's not a line. Let's see what she can do, guys. Let's see what she can do. I'm gonna take a step away. We're gonna let this breathe for a little bit because we're in a potential area where we could lose now. And I'm not gonna go break even because it could hit my break even and then still go bearish. So I'm gonna take a step away, guys, and catch you in a bit. I have any friends. Hey guys, that's what we'd like to see. We are back in action. I'm assuming NQ taking the low. Lovely to see. So what we're going to do is take off. I don't know, guys. Logically speaking, let's look at higher time frames. Could come all the way down to here, and like holding full position here is crazy because of it being a liquidity block. But this here seems nice as well. But like all of this could get ran. So we have 3 cons on. I think we have to for sure pay ourselves at this low. But I think once it takes the low, it might just pummel through. So I'm so glad that wasn't going the whole time while I was away. Wow, it took the low. Jeez. Alright, well, we're in that liquidity push now. We're following ES. Would be a valid time to take something off here at the inducement low. NQ's taking the low. I just don't want to cut it short. Especially on a big liquidity push. Like, I just don't want to cut it short. We're definitely going to go break even now as well. Like, I just want to cut it short. Why would I want to cut it short? We have lows to target. And Q has lows as well. Hasn't ran it yet. It's nice to see. So a little bit of a pullback is valid. Should see a continuation through, hopefully. Don't see a reason why we have to respect it majorly one more time. Should just be a follow through all the way. And then we have lows to the left as well. Alright, we're getting a rejection now, unfortunately. NQ did not take it. That's such a bitch. It's okay. We know it's part of it. We know it's part of it. We know we have to settle for stuff like this, guys. Never gonna be perfect. It will never be perfect. So what we're gonna do is take our first partial here. It looks like it probably just hit it. Yep, first partial hit beautifully. Look at that stab, nice. Okay, first partial hit right at that low. So we secured our risk on that partial, which is nice. And then now, wow, it didn't even spike it on ES. That's crazy. Did we close fully, guys? That's the real question. And Q has taken lows. Do we see a plummet through? It's tough to say. Like, I don't know. It could do either or. I think we did the right thing taking a partial at that perfect time, which is lovely. Right there. And then we see. We have lows all the way here. That if it came for, I wouldn't be like, what? But if it rejected all the way after taking these lows, then watch it not have come from here. I did it wrong not on purpose, sorry. I did it wrong knowing it was wrong. Oh my god. It was wrong. I didn't actually get that low, but that's okay. That's perfect. Okay, looks like we're gonna break out. Let's see how low she can go. Let's see how low she can go. Oops. Do that. Ah, of course, ES is giving the SMTs to the downside. All right, now let's hit this. All right. Maybe we do it here, just to be safe. And then, so we take one off at the low of this low probability liquidity block to the left, right? And then we have all this build to the downside, which is what we're gonna hold for with. So takes the low that we're clearly obviously heading towards, and Q is heading towards some lows as well. And we take it off, a major position, and then we just have a runner. To see, because it could just literally just pummel. It's looking like it's going to give rejections, I'm not going to lie. It's the first time we've tapped into it. That's why I don't like it. It's the first time we've tapped into this liquidity block to the left. It's the first time it's been used. I say we might have to take off one more here. I don't want to shortcut it so fast, but logically, if it pulls back, I'll be very upset. It totally can. We've reached the inducement low, right? This could give buy reactions now. I'm being greedy, knowing that it could just tear through, right? And get our partial down here instead. And Q doesn't need to come for that either. Okay, alright, I'm convinced. It's worth it. Alright, we've taken one off. At the inducement. Kind of wish we took our first one there. No, it made sense. Like, these two areas are, it could have had a reaction there, it could have had a reaction here. And then as far as pullbacks wise to hold through, like, this could definitely give buy reactions. We know that. Look at this. It doesn't need to come for this low at all. But if we're gonna come for it, I want to hold and cool. All right. I'm gonna set an alert down here. I mean, great move nonetheless. Well done, Mateo. Truly proud. Great move. Great trade. We secured about 3R. Yeah, we've secured 3R guaranteed, which is nice. Here's that pullback we were talking about. It's 11.10. It does not need to come for this excess liquidity. It just would have been so nice to just see it. Blah, 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 blah. Just bloodbath. It does not need to happen. We've taken lows on NQ. This is not guaranteed whatsoever. Jeez, let's go, Elijah. Pretty solid pullback. Well done on the partials, man. Take the man out of the city, not the city out the man. We're up at what? Most like 160, something like that. Extra 170. Oh, it's not bad. All right, so this is potential pullback area now on ES. Liquidity block above, inducement high taken. We'll see. Probably not going to work, but potential. And then MQ is looking pretty bullish. We're taking the lows. Like, it makes sense to go bullish now. Trap out all these sellers. Why would we continue going lower? Had that extra move down, and then this just looks like correction now. For me to close right now would be out of fear. I know this is that little reaction we're going to get, and then it will continue bullish, most likely. So securing right now would be like the best of the best we're going to get on these pullbacks. And then it's 11:15, we'll be done for the day. It'd be about a $900 day. And imagine complaining about that. Imagine being like, yo, I want more. But in my eyes, this coming down to here, possible. I don't see why not. Well, I do see why not. It's taking a little to the left. And I still got to go through everyone's questions as well. So I hope if you guys are still watching, just skip to the end if you just want to stay for that part.